Yours truly, Ariana Grande's debut album, Yours Truly, arrived on August 30th, 2013, immediately announcing her as a serious artist. At just 20, she stepped out from her Nickelodeon past, revealing vocal talent rooted in 90s R&B legends like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and Brandy. The sound balanced nostalgic and fresh, classic influences with modern polish. Produced primarily by Harmony Samuels with Babyface, Tommy Brown, and Matt Squire, the 12-track, 46-minute album showcased Ariana's impressive runs, whistle tones, and harmonies. Originally titled Daydreamin', Ariana renamed it Yours Truly to create a personal love letter for fans. The breakout single, The Way, featuring Mac Miller, captured hearts through smooth production and genuine chemistry. Lesser-known fact, Jordan Sparks and Harmony Samuels originally wrote this for Jordan's album. When Ariana heard it, she instantly connected with its throwback energy and claimed it as her own, peaking at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. Baby I and Right There with Big Sean maintained momentum, seamlessly blending pop and hip-hop. Honeymoon Avenue, the album's emotional opener, remains beloved for good reason. Originally an upbeat Motown-style track, it was completely rearranged into the lush orchestral ballad fans know today. Recording presented challenges. Ariana battled a serious sinus and lung infection while recording Tattooed Heart, singing in 10-minute bursts before resting for 20 minutes each. Yours Truly debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 138,000 first-week sales, making Ariana the first female artist in years achieving this with a debut album. Platinum certified in the US, it earned widespread praise for sonic cohesion and her outstanding vocals. Critics compared her to R&B greats like Brandy, and the album established the foundation for an exponentially growing career. A notable moment, the track Popular Song samples the classic Popular from the musical Wicked. This subtle nod foreshadowed Ariana's later casting as Glinda in the Wicked film adaptation, linking her debut to her future on stage. My Everything. Released on August 25, 2014, My Everything marked Ariana's evolution into a versatile pop powerhouse. Moving beyond her debut's 90s R&B soul, this 15-track album embraced pop, EDM, and dance while maintaining vocal excellence. Created in under a year and exploring themes of love, heartbreak, and empowerment, it showcased her matured artistry. The production dream team, Max Martin, Shellback, Benny Blanco, Ryan Tedder, and David Guetta, crafted polished, radio-ready hits, keeping Ariana's voice central. Despite its quick turnaround, the album never feels rushed. Problem, featuring Iggy Azalea, became an instant smash, debuting at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 with a record-breaking 438,000 first-week sales. Its jazzy energy and unmistakable saxophone riff quickly became one of Ariana's signatures. Initially, she'd lost confidence in the track, but during an album listening session, she suddenly realized its power, exclaiming, "What the hell is wrong with me?" Break Free with Zedd delivered soaring EDM energy, while Love Me Harder, a sultry duet with The Weeknd, revealed her mature, sensual artistry. She wasn't just a pop princess anymore, she was ready to take risks. Be My Baby captured romantic sweetness, while One Last Time stood out for introspective lyrics about closure and lingering love. My Everything debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, selling 169,000 first-week copies and earning Ariana her first Grammy nomination for Best Pop Vocal Album. With over 3 million copies sold worldwide and multiple platinum certifications, My Everything cemented her global pop stardom and proved she was far more than a one-album wonder. Dangerous Woman. When Dangerous Woman dropped on May 20th, 2016, Ariana was poised to make a bold, artistic shift. This album blends pop and R&B with dancehall and reggae influences, showcasing her most sonically sophisticated work yet, and marking a new era of maturity and complexity in her music. Working with Max Martin, Tommy Brown, Johan Carlson, and Ilya Salmanzadeh, Ariana crafted rich, layered sounds with live instrumentation and cinematic production. Dangerous Woman became iconic for its sultry guitar riff and commanding vocals. Ariana explained the concept. It's about an empowered woman who meets another person that brings out a different side of her. Into You emerged as a high-energy EDM pop anthem that became a summer staple, while Be Alright blended deep house with uplifting lyrics that resonated deeply with the LGBTQ community. Then came Side to Side with Nicki Minaj, a reggae pop collaboration with campy soul cycle imagery. Their chemistry was undeniable. The track climbed to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. Dangerous Woman debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200, her first album not debuting at number 1 domestically. However, it topped the UK charts, her first UK number 1 album, and performed exceptionally internationally. The album earned 2 Grammy nominations and helped her win Artist of the Year at the American Music Awards. Sweetener. Released on August 17, 2018, Sweetener arrived at a pivotal moment. Ariana crafting deeply personal music amid significant life challenges. Created over nearly 2 years beginning in 2016, this experimental blend of trap, R&B, pop, and gospel reflected her emotional evolution through trauma and resilience. Produced primarily by Pharrell Williams, alongside Max Martin and Ilya Salmanzadeh, the album balanced Pharrell's organic production with Max Martin's polished pop sensibility. Pharrell explained, "My main goal was helping her take her emotions and make them into music and lyrics." The haunting a cappella opener, Raindrops, An Angel Cried, samples the Four Seasons 1964 classic. Ariana discovered this serendipitously. Waking with the melody in her head, she later learned her grandfather's best friend had co-written the original. No Tears Left to Cry served as the lead single and thematic mission statement, debuting at number 3. God is a Woman, the second single, became culturally massive. Originally written for another artist, Ariana claimed it, and the music video featured Madonna's reimagined Pulp Fiction monologue, changing brothers to sisters. The song peaked at number 8 and earned a Grammy nomination. Breathin' tackled anxiety with raw honesty. Some days things just take way too much of my energy. I look up and the whole room's spinning. The track resonated deeply with listeners struggling with mental health. The closing track, Get Well Soon, stands as the album's most vulnerable moment, stripped to just piano. Sweetener debuted at number 1 and won Ariana's first Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album, a milestone moment. Double platinum and among 2018's most celebrated albums, it established her as a serious, continuously evolving artist. Thank You Next. On February 8, 2019, Ariana dropped Thank You Next, a raw and devastatingly personal album born from tragedy and transformation. Following Mac Miller's overdose in September 2018 and her breakup with Pete Davidson in October, she channeled these experiences into 12 tracks of unfiltered emotional processing that resonated globally. The album was created at a remarkable pace between September and October 2018 during collaborative sessions with producers and writers like Tommy Brown, Social House, Taylor Parks, and Victoria Monet. Tommy Brown recalled the intense creativity of the period. She had ideas pouring out. It was almost like a song a day. Ariana's meticulous, hands-on approach was exceptional. She noticed even the smallest production details that others overlooked. The title track became her first Billboard Hot 100 #1 hit through Universal Appeal, a stripped-down, trap-influenced anthem where listeners inserted their own X's. Seven Rings became legendary for its origin story. After a rough day, Ariana and friend Njomza visited Tiffany & Company, where Ariana impulsively bought 7 diamond rings, 1 for herself and 6 for close friends. They wrote it that afternoon, sampling My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music with a bridge interpolating Notorious B.I.G.'s Gimme the Loot. Its music video broke records with 47 million views in 24 hours. Ghostin tackled Morning Mac while navigating Pete. I know that it breaks your heart when I cry again instead of ghostin' him. It's among her most vulnerable vocal performances. Needy depicted anxious attachment, but resonated deeply with listeners struggling similarly. Thank You Next debuted at #1 and proved personal honesty could be commercially successful and artistically fulfilling, influencing a generation of artists toward transparency. Positions. On October 30th, 2020, Ariana released Positions, signaling a new era. Where Thank You Next processed heartbreak and healing, Positions exhaled. It's lighthearted, romantic, and unapologetically sensual. 14 tracks of trap-infused R&B that blend intimacy with quiet confidence. Created during spring 2020 quarantine with Tommy Brown, Victoria Monet, Taylor Parks, and production duo The Rascals, the project felt collaborative and cathartic. Ariana's hands-on technical expertise defined the sessions. Operating Pro Tools herself and personally vocal producing tracks, she caught minute production errors others missed. The album opens with Shut Up, addressing gossip and negativity in a tongue-in-cheek way. 34 plus 35 became a cultural phenomenon for its unabashed sexual explicitness. Ariana explained, "We heard strings that sounded so Disney and orchestral, and I was like, what's the dirtiest possible lyric we could write to this?" The mathematical title was so bold she spelled it out in the final verse. Thematic threads weave throughout: healing, self-love, intimacy, and moving forward. Just Like Magic celebrates manifestation, Safety Net with Ty Dolla $ign addresses her fear of loving again, and the closing POV became a fan favorite. I want to love me the way that you love me. Oh, for all of my pretty and all of my ugly too. The title track became historic, debuting at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking Ariana's 5th #1 debut and making her the first artist ever to achieve that milestone. All 14 tracks simultaneously charted on the Hot 100. The album dominated the Billboard 200 for 2 consecutive weeks. Positions proved Ariana's complete artistic maturity and proved she was unafraid to own her sexuality and emotional journey. Eternal Sunshine. On March 8, 2024, Ariana released Eternal Sunshine, her 7th studio album and most deliberately conceptual work. At just 35 minutes across 13 tracks, it's her shortest album, but also her most emotionally intricate. The project drew direct inspiration from the 2004 film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, a lifelong favorite that shaped her artistic vision. The album came together in roughly 3.5 months of intensive work in mid to late 2023. During an emotional video presentation to Republic Records in February 2024, Ariana teared up describing her vision, a concept album exploring diverse, heightened segments of the same narrative and experience. One central relationship weaves throughout, shifting between vulnerability, defiance, introspection, and playfulness. Intro, End of the World, immediately sets a philosophical tone with cosmic and cinematic themes permeating the record. Crucially, Ariana emphasized that even at her most heartbroken, the album remained kind and giving credit for trying and for the goodness that there was. Honest but respectful. Yes. And emerged as the lead single, a disco house anthem where Ariana addresses public scrutiny with unshakable confidence. We Can't Be Friends? Wait for Your Love samples Robyn's Be Mine and explores loving someone despite romantic failure, becoming a streaming powerhouse and Grammy-nominated hit. The Boy Is Mine channels late 90s R&B nostalgia and reimagines a previously leaked 2021 demo titled Fantasize. Following fan demand, Grande turned it into a playful nod to the 1998 Brandy and Monica classic, then released an official remix featuring Brandy and Monica themselves. The track went on to receive a Grammy nomination. Ariana described the album as cloaked in theatrical storytelling, some moments true story, presented through an artistic lens blurring autobiography and fiction. She told Zane Lowe, "Love is complicated. Showcasing both sides of it is what I tried to do." Eternal Sunshine debuted at #1 and earned widespread critical acclaim. Multiple Grammy nominations solidified her legacy as pop's most serious, continuously evolving artist. From Yours Truly to Eternal Sunshine, Ariana's voice became more than sound. It became survival, evolution, and art. Every album marked another lifetime lived, another version of her reborn in melody. If you want to keep tracing the stories behind pop's most captivating women, subscribe and step with us into the next era of the It Girl.